a lot of people got furious because Obama gave in the last hours of his or the last day of his administration as a president, his last command was to give over $220 million to Palestinians, not the Palestinian administration or the government, but to give it to the poor people in Palestine. And not only that, obviously, he gave it to some other proper, people, workers that are actually helping the poor there. And a lot of people are furious because he gave 220 million. Do people know how much money was spent in the actual day of the inauguration of Donald Trump? It was like about 10 times more money was spent. So just because he spent a little bit of money, giving money to the poor, what's wrong with that? And another thing, it was something that was supposed to be done from before. People are saying he's Muslim and he's this and he's inside this. He might be. We believe there's a lot of celebrities that are actually Muslim secretly, because obviously if they show that they are actually Muslim, then they'll probably most likely get killed. People like Prince, Michael Jackson, whether it was all these famous people who were killed or something happened to them, they disappeared. Tupac, a lot of other people like that who disappeared because they were under attack, because they were scared that if they show that they're Muslims, then their whole life will go into ruins. Look what happened to Lindsay Lohan. She's just trying to read the Quran, and look what happened. She got bombarded with on the news. So that's the thing. People obviously, whether you want to call them Illuminati or something else, there is some sort of power that's stopping people from openly declaring their faith. And this has been since the beginning of time. Even when the Prophet, peace be upon him, came, people were scared of accepting Islam because of what other people will think. And that's whether even if you're a non-celebrity, you'll feel a little bit, oh, come on, man, am I going to be a Muslim and then all the people are going to look at me and what are they going to think? So people don't even want to give it a chance. That's a big issue. And so what, he gave 220 million. Do you know how much money they've probably made out of Palestinians dying? Do you know how much money they've probably got from Israel and all these other countries? How much money they've stolen? How much oil they have stolen from Muslim countries? So for him to give 220 million is probably just his way of asking forgiveness from God for all the bad things that he's done. And you can see him kind of praying there. And he seemed like a guy who might actually have a heart. So, he's probably just asking forgiveness. That's why I funny one looks like Osama bin Laden there. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is a lot of people don't give Islam a chance, and they don't give it a true perspective of it. They always look at the negative perspective. So that's why my job is to tell you to at least give the Islamic perspective, the Muslim perspective, a chance, rather than just have your judgments made upon things that you've heard or things that you've read from anti-Islamic websites. So this is why I made the channel, the 2-minute featured video for a summary of the channel. And I urge you to download a free copy of the most read book in the world. That's right, the most read book in the world is now the Quran, the book of Islam, the final revelation of God, the same God of the Christians, Jews, the Abrahamic faith. We believe in the same God as the Christians and the Jews, and we urge you to just read it. That's the source of Islam, is free. Download a free copy of the Quran from quranproject.org. That's QURANproject.org. The link will be in the comment, the first comment that will be pinned. So I urge you, why not download a free copy now and check it out, unless you're scared that you might find out what the truth is. And let's face it, it's better safe than sorry. You don't want to die and find out, oh my God, these Muslims were correct, but it's actually Muslims. So you don't even know how to say the word properly. It's not Muslims, it's Muslims. It's with an S. So people don't even know how to say who we are properly, what our name is, and how are they going to tell you what Islam really is. So this is why I urge you, please do give Islam a chance. You don't want to die and find out that, you were believing in something that was wrong the whole time. So just at least give it a chance, and check out why it's the fastest growing religion in the world. I've got a playlist for all the converts to Islam, and you can find out why it's the fastest growing religion in the world. And I've got a 2-minute featured video to find out 100% method of finding out the right path. And we've got all sorts of playlists for Christians. I've got a playlist for questions on life, women in Islam, because people think we don't treat women properly. But even though more women convert to Islam than anybody else, famous people talking about religion, God and spirituality, Islam and Christianity, amazing converts, and questions on Islam, why Islam, why should I believe in Islam? And for atheists, I've got something as well. And obviously about the terrorism crap that a lot of people blame Islam for. But in reality, it's just mercenaries fighting each other for oil and money. and it's just really a war between probably Russia and other European countries who want to take over the oil and money. And it's just a war zone used as a Muslim country. That's why you see all these Muslims running away from Syria and all these places, because they don't even know who's getting killed. Why they're getting killed, why they're being targeted. And the Prophet, peace be upon him, prophesied this will happen more than 1400 years ago. So it's not a big surprise to us Muslims that these things were going to happen anyway. But the main thing is that he prophesied that a time will come that all the leaders of the world will come together to try and take over the Muslims. And that's what President Trump said in his speech. He said, I'm going to destroy radical Islamic terrorism from the face of this earth. So it's going to happen. These things will happen. We knew it was going to happen. The leaders of the world will come together, try and get rid of the Muslims. And the person getting killed won't know why he's getting killed, and the person who's killing him won't know why he's killing. You see many armies that are sent from different countries. Example, the American army sent to Muslim countries to kill Muslims. The army guy doesn't know why he's shooting the guy. He doesn't know what the person's done, but he's just shooting him. And the person who's getting shot doesn't know why he's getting shot. That's a sign of the Day of Judgment. So I urge you, before your death comes, before your inevitable fact of life ends, do give Islam a chance. And you have been warned now. You have been given the message, so please do give it a chance. It's a free download of a copy of the most read book in the world, even if it's not to convert, at least to give it a chance, mate. Just download a free copy from QuranProject.org. That's QURAN project.org. Check out the rest of the channel and the 2-minute featured video, and hope you the best in life.